Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and if you are a returner, welcome back to my channel. My name is Makayla, and let's get right into it. I'm going to be filming my everyday makeup routine. This is literally like my go-to when I need to do something quick. This is what I will do. If you would like to see how I get this look, then just keep on watching. And before you jump into this video, if you have not already, click that subscribe button at the bottom of the screen along with the bell notification icon so that you are notified every single time I post a video. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. So to save some time, I went ahead and did my eyebrows off camera. I just used Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade and brush. I think it's in the shade dark brown, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm gonna go ahead and get into the base. For primer, I'm gonna use my e.l.f. Poreless Base Primer. It's a really cheap primer, it's like $6, and you can get it at Walmart or Target. This is really good for oily skin types because it literally smooths out the face, which is literally what it's doing right now. As you can see, it's filling the pores in. I always start from the center and go outwards because most of my oil comes from the center of my face. So I like to focus most of the product there. For foundation, I'm going to be taking the Maybelline Matte and Poreless Fit Me Foundation. I am in this shade 368, which is deep golden. This is a really good foundation as well. Full coverage, buildable, and cheap. It really is one of the few brands that have shades for deeper skin tones. So I just took it on a Real Technique sponge, and I'm just going to pat this into the skin. I'm just gonna keep blending, and I'm not gonna take it all the way up to the under eye because we are going to put concealer there, and too much product can attribute to flashback. So when it comes to makeup and making everything look very skin-like, less is more. For concealer today, I'm gonna take the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Concealer and Contour. This is in the shade C13. I love this concealer because it really is an immediate dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape. It literally has the same type of formula, same type of consistency, same applicator. So now that we put our concealer everywhere that the sun is going to hit, we're gonna take that same damp Real Technique sponge and start blending it out. And we really want to focus the concealer exactly where we mapped it because you really don't want to spread it out. You want it all to stay in the center to give you that highlighted look. And we're going to do the under eyes last and let that sit for a while because that will allow the coverage to become better and fuller. So we're gonna just blend everything else out. You wanna start from the outer edge and start blending that outer edge. And you want to blend it up because you want to have a snatch, like you can already see how it's starting to lift my cheek on this side. That's exactly what you want. And like I said, we want to leave what's under the under eye, just blending those edges out and blending it up and out. Let me know in the comment section how you guys like this setup. I personally like it a lot better. I feel like the lighting is a lot better for me. You guys let me know. I'm going to mix these two powders here. This is first the Makeup Revolution Luxury Baking Powder in the shade Terracotta. And then we have the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Setting Powder in the shade Deep. The reason why I mix these two is because the Terracotta shade is a little too warm for me, but the Maybelline shade, as you can see, is very neutral and has a little bit more of a pinky undertone. So I like to mix them together. I wish I could show it to you without it, like, I don't want it to fall, but you see how it has more of a yellow undertone now as opposed to that neutral shade, that's exactly what you want. What you want to do when you get that powder on there is literally do some dotting, because you want that excess gone. You want to look like skin, and the way to do that is less is more. We're just going to pat this everywhere where we put concealer. I don't really set my foundation because I use powder contour, powder blush, all of that. But you see how it's pressing into the skin, and even though there's powder on my face, it still looks like skin. And that is the ultimate goal that you want. You still want to look like skin by the end of your look. Now we're gonna take this and literally press it here under the eye. And we want to actually leave this here. Make sure that we get the sides of the nose, for me especially, because I am oily. And this is kind of going to outline a contour. Oh my God, like you can already see my nose starting to become like pinched, which is what we want. Like we literally want to look like we can't breathe. Like we want to literally look like we just got a nose job. That's what you want. While that is sitting, we're going to move on to our contour and our blush. For contour today, we're going to take the Black Radiance Press Powder. I don't know what shade name this is in, but using a pressed powder as a form of your contour is actually, I think, maximizing your makeup, because if you can't afford to have multiple, you know, bronzer, contour, all of that, you can use a pressed powder and then it acts as a setting powder plus your contour, or you could use an eyeshadow shade, whichever you prefer. But we're taking that on a Wet n Wild brush. Remember I said everything was going to be affordable. And then we are just going to literally like come right up under here and just get right into that cheekbone. There is no point in contouring the face if it's not to snatch those cheekbones. So literally exactly what you want. And we just want to use whatever is left on that contour and literally just put it around the perimeter of our face. Y'all look how laid my hair is. Like, what lace? Seriously. Literally, we're just going to dust. We want to like press and sweep, because we still want that powder to be there, but we just want to press and sweep. For blush today, I'm gonna oh my God, I literally cannot speak. I'm gonna use the Milani Baked Blush in shade number 2, Rose Dior. I'm gonna take it on a Real Techniques blush brush, and I'm literally just going to come right in here. This is a really pretty everyday blush, and I don't know if you can see it or if it's picking up in the camera. You can see all the gold like reflex dusting everywhere, but there's little gold reflex in here, so it really gives you the illusion of a blushed highlighter. But as you can see on the face, it's really, really pretty. It's a very subtle blush, which is what I like. I don't like a heavy blush, so this is really good for somebody who doesn't. If you are someone that does like a heavy blush, you can still build this to as blushy as you want. I like to sweep it across the face here, because I think when you take pictures, it gives you such like an innocent look, if you know what I mean. Like, oh my God, I'm so like, it gives you a moment, okay? Literally gives you a moment. Before we move on to highlight, I want to go ahead and spritz my face. I do this, one, just so that all the powder that we have already put on our face melts, and two, just so that the highlight has kind of a wet base to stick on, which will allow it to appear more blinding. For the setting spray that we're gonna use is the Wet n Wild Natural Finish Setting Spray. It's a really good setting spray for everyday makeup. It's light, it's not heavy, and usually everyday makeup is not like cake face, so it's perfect for this look. We're literally just going to spray her just like that. For highlight today, we're going to take the Maybelline Master Chrome Metallic Highlighter in the shade Molten Gold on a Morphe M510 brush. Both of these are very affordable makeup products. It is so pretty, and even when I do my clients, it's a universal highlighting shade, so everyone looks good in it. I'm gonna dust the excess and give a good spritz to the brush, just so that she's good and moist. And then we're literally gonna start here, and you can already see how it's like starting to add glow. So you want to just kind of lightly tap her. Oh my gosh, like, so pretty. Oh my God. I remember back in the day when highlighter used to be like so big and people used to take their highlighter all the way up here. I mean, I used to do that too, but we're not gonna do that anymore. And we're gonna add a little bit to the apples of the cheeks just to kind of enhance that blush a little bit. So as you can see, she's looking really pretty. And we're gonna come to here, and if you go ahead and add what you want on the brush, you don't have to go back in, because we want it, it's every day, so it's not heavy. We're not trying to look like prom super glowy, but we do want to be able to see it in the light. Now that my highlight is done, I'm gonna go ahead and use this e.l.f. brow gel and go ahead and brush down my eyebrows. I always say to save brow gel for after you are done with all of your powders, because the worst thing that you can do, and trust, I know from experience, is to lay your brows so good with your brow gel and then go in with powder, and then all this powder is stuck to your eyebrows. Like, it's not a good look. So now that it's done, we're gonna move on to eyeliner. For eyeliner, I'm going to use the e.l.f. eyeliner. Liquid eyeliner, this is in the shade, I think it's just black. Yeah, liquid shade black. e.l.f. is not sponsoring this video, but they should. I love e.l.f. And we're literally just going to create a wing. And I think that's good length. I mean, it's every day, so we don't want it to be too dramatic. And we literally just want to come here. For lashes today, we're going to be using the Ardell Foaming Lashes. This is in the style number 854. I want to say these lashes are $8, but like all the other products, I'll list them on the screen here so you can see. You want to look down, but not have your eye closed. So we're just going to plop this right here. And you know when your lash glue is dry, when you stick it and it doesn't move. I always do mine too early, but that's okay. For lips today, we're gonna go in with 3 lip products. We're going to be using the NYX lip liner pencil in the shade Chestnut. Favorite lip liner pencil. Every deep skin female should have one. It's literally the best pencil ever. For lipstick, we are going to use the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink. This is in the shade 65 Seductress. It's like a perfect, like, dark nude, but we only want this here in the center, because this is what is like in style, I guess now, like dark liner, super pink nude lip, which I'm here for it, but it's not usually my thing. I'm a lip gloss girl. For lip gloss, we're going to use the NYX Butter Gloss. This is going to be in the shade Tiramisu. She's super thick, she's super buttery. I love her. And literally we're just gonna pat her. Just give her a little bit of a shine. Let's actually use a little more. Yes, this is the look that we want. Oh my gosh. This lip combo is literally everything. All right guys, so I'm going to change real quick. We're gonna conclude this video and I'll be right back. So this is the final look. I have just thrown on this white shirt that I got from Romley. It was like probably $8. But I'm really in love with this look. This is literally the first time I've ever did this lip combo, and it actually turned out way better than what I thought. I love it. Like, genuinely, it's so pretty. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be posting videos every week. Stay tuned for that. Please do not forget to subscribe. Click that button at the bottom and that bell notification icon. I really would appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching again, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.